Okay, how's it going, Anthopants? We're on day 76 of the Blaze No Death Challenge on Mania. Yeah, so far a one death is the best I've done. I've gotten two one deaths. What was that for? Okay, never mind. Windows is giving me trouble. Anyway, I'm just gonna jump in. We're gonna get this done. Yeah, yesterday, I don't really remember what happened yesterday. I got to 4 pre-elevator, my PC crashed. I hope I fixed the issue, if there is one. I feel like, yeah, a lot of times I'll get like a Windows update, and then within like a day or two I'll start getting like PC crashes, and then I have to kind of go through the whole rigmarole and re-look stuff up and figure out like, okay, what did I do last time to fix this issue? Haha, how's it going? Thank you for the good luck. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think I failed 7 twice yesterday. I think that's what happened. And because of the crash, it kind of didn't leave me with really enough time to get like a third run in. Because normally, if I go to 7, I can go to 7 like 3 times. Which is nice. Which makes just, you know, doing a good job nice, because we get more chances at 7. But yeah, 7, I don't know. I actually had a pretty good jet section on one of them. Had decent health going into the ninjas, and the ninjas just did not turn out good for me at all. And it's just something that happens. I ended up with like a tapple of health, got into the kickboxer section with sword. You know, hit the first kickboxer, you swing twice towards the bikers, and you hope you hit all 3 bikers with the 2 swings. And I only hit 2 of them because they're off screen, you can't see them anyway. So when I turn to get the other kickboxer that drops, biker comes around, punches me in the face, ends that run. That's like... it's just the way it goes. Are you gouging in, son? Are you hitting the gauzias? Yeah. First run. Already pretty slops. Tomboy, yeah. The enemies are still kicking my rear, yes. That's the beautiful thing about this game, is that the enemies will kick your rear. Ah, oh. Oh. I think I lost Apple there. Now I did. Yeah, this is a high rear kicking game. It just is that hard. And it's yeah, it's really difficult to like explain, and yeah, one of the benefits of like the Twitch chat is people will ask like a question and then you can answer it. and kind of give a demonstration sometimes. But yeah, it is a difficult thing. Most people don't understand like why can't you just, why can't you just time the jet's dive kick? Why don't you just learn the timing for it? It's like, it's not it. I know the timing for it. Sometimes Jet's dive kick is just faster than you can react to it, and you have no idea when he's going to do it. And if you choose wrong, he's going to hit you. And if you choose right, it's like luck more than anything else. When an enemy's like attack is faster than anything you can potentially do to stop it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Yeah, it's very RNG. It's very, it is, you can actually have the same experience from the game, but you gotta play it frame perfect, pixel perfect. Every frame, every pixel. You'd have to play it like that, and you'd actually get the same experience. So it's like, ew. And you still might get some different RNG on, like, whether Barbin's blocking at the start or whether X is going to be swinging one way or the other, just little things like that. You might still have RNG where you have to, like, now you gotta, like, frame perfect maybe the start up to the game or something like that in order to, like, lock that in. Boom. The lemonade candy. How's it going? Yeah. But yeah, you'll know it if you just start like stage 1 and you don't touch anything, the same thing will happen every single time. And then if you just start stage 1 and you like hold like left, you'll have the same thing happen. And if you start stage 1 and you hold right, you'll have the same thing happen. Because now what you're doing is you're doing the exact same thing, frame perfectly, pixel perfectly. The moment like you have to actually stop at a specific spot, now you're a pixel off. And you'll never, unless there's a setup. You can't just like free ball which pixel you're standing on. I mean, it's just like, imagine you have to stand on this pixel in order to and end on a like certain frame in order to get like a certain result. And yeah, so the moment you have to actually start moving diagonally or up or down, or you have to do an attack, it's going to change the game. P? Am I P? Did you call me P? Is the P for pants, Lemonade? How's it going, Caribou? Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. Let's see what I can do. Stained glass, what's up? I think the P was just a typo. I'm doing P good. Perfectly good. It stands for perfect. I think it's just a typo. We'll go with the typo. Yeah, so I'm hoping for 2 things. The first thing I'm hoping for is my PC doesn't crash. That's the first thing I'm hoping for. And the second thing is getting to 7. Nothing but 7s today would be super nice. The third thing is that I see someone in the chat and they've got a wonky name and I get their name right. Imagine that. That's the least likely, though, out of all of the things to happen. We've got some, like, just scribble name, you know? The, like, cat walks across the keyboard name, and I totally nail it. Like, how's it going? Quadruped, you know? Like, whoa! How'd you get that one? Hmm. Okay, Toph. Ambulatory quadrupeds, new brand name. Oh. Okay, Toph, is your name Christopher? Isn't that like what Toph is short for? It was like a huge thing on 90s television to shorten names to something that's like you've never really heard before. Like, oh, Christopher, that's Topher. Ah, you know. Alexander is Xander. Wow, never thought of that one. Maybe I'll grab this just to be safe. Topher Grace really helped the cause, yeah. Yeah, he was a pioneer, really. What's up, J-Dot? How's it going? Because Rick is short for it. Even though there's no K in it, though, right? Richard, R-I-C-H-A-R-D. But then Rick is short. But there's no D in Rick. So they're just throwing the D in the front. Yes, it's kind of like... No, that one makes sense, because there's a Tony in the middle of Anthony. See, my name's Anthony, and I still can't figure this stuff out. Yeah. It's like... The word stuff is the thing I'm worst at. Like, I try and do a crossword puzzle, I'm like, I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what's going on around here. Yeah, not my strength. Oh, man. No, what are you doing, dude? There's zero link between two names. Yeah. No, I think, I just saw that was good. Oh my gosh. Valeto Get. Okay, so Valeto Get. That is a hard name for me to say. Rick and nobody really needs the bottom legs on the R. That is actually... I think that might be it. I think you've actually solved the thing here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Bob and Robert. Is that what it is? They're just filling in the R for the Bob. Like, oh my gosh. It's kind of like an R is kind of like a person in a dress, you know. Maybe it could be a man or a woman because it could like a dude in a kilt, you know. That's what an R is. And then the Bob, I don't know what the Bob would be. Someone in a robe, you know? Like if you're clergy. Maybe there was somebody named Robert who was a clergyman and he found the R to be too scandalous. You know, so he put a robe on that R and turned it into a B. That's what I think happened. That makes the most sense. Your name is Justin, so your short name is Just. Yeah. Thanks, Noisy Boy. Yeah. Yeah, I had an uncle named Robert, and my older brother used to call him Uncle Bobbert. I thought that was pretty funny when I was a kid. But then one day I was like, why do you call him Bobbert, though? And he's like, because Bob is short for Robert. I'm like, oh. Because as a kid, like, I didn't realize that stuff. I just thought, like, oh, Tony's just, like, a totally different name. And then someone was like, no, you can go by Tony if you wanted to. I was like, I think I do want to. And then someone called me Tony, and I was like, I don't want to go by Tony ever again. I don't know, it just doesn't suit me. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, the Dodgers are going to the World Series. They swept the Brewers. I feel like the Brewers really just like the fact that they weren't called the Bruisers. I can't believe there's a baseball team out there that's not called the Bruisers. Like, it doesn't exist. There's no sports team called the Bruisers. Doesn't that just sound like... I don't think so. It just sounds like a good sports team name, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a tendency to start laughing and not be able to stop sometimes. I have lost runs because people have made jokes before that just, like, I could not stop laughing. Aww. Oops. Sloppy playing. None of it matters though. 4 is the only thing that matters, so once we get to 4 elevator, then we're really gonna know what this run's gonna look like, or if I can play. Most people call you Vela. Oh, instead of the Veletto get. Alex, how's it going? What does the Veletto get though? Like, what does it mean? Maybe if I know what it means, or if you phonetically spell it out, it won't be difficult. The Toget is silent. Vela. Is that really? That's not the real thing, is it? The whole thing. Yeah, the Toget silent. All of it. That whole thing is silent. This is starting to make a lot of sense. Sounds like Gilletto get. Oh. Vela, together we await the storm. Huh. Yeah, so just took the first 9 letters. Ah. Okay, that's a cool origin story for a name. Jeez, guys. Huh. That right there's why it's so hard to fight Mr. X with Blaze. Like, you go in for your blitz attack, and the guy's not there anymore. And then with Mr. X, he hits you with the gun butt and just does like half your damage. And that happens to Blaze all the time. No, I haven't watched The Monkey yet. I'm gonna... Usually like Sundays, because Sundays is like the day I take off. That's when I'll actually watch a movie. But yeah, the last one I saw was Talk to Me, which I thought was really good. So, if you want a good horror film, Talk to Me. I think that's what it was called. And then the next one I'm going to watch, I think it's going to be The Monkey. Someone suggested Smile, but I don't know if that's like a good one or not. You know, sometimes there's like popular ones, but they're not necessarily like really good. You recommend VHS? I think I've seen VHS. Is that the one with Luke Wilson? Possibly John Cusack. Trying to remember who was in it. Funny games, but it's scary, just suspenseful and spiteful. Yeah, funny games like. Yeah, I hear the original's better though, the like German version. But I don't watch a lot of foreign stuff because I don't like reading when I'm watching a movie. And I don't like it when they're dubbed either. I can't watch foreign stuff that's dubbed unless it's anime. Anime I actually like watching when it's dubbed. I don't like watching anime when it's subtitled. But yeah, it kind of ruins the movie experience for me. And then half the time, like, the remake is better, really. It's one of the only movies with a better remake, yeah. Yeah, like I saw, what's it called? Let the Right One In? I think it was like a Swedish film. And I really liked that one. That was a long time ago, though. And then I watched the remake and was like, why even make this? But whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'd actually like to hear from like a filmmaker on how they feel about it. Like, how do you feel about the fact that like they just remade your movie, you know? And I wonder if they're just like, yeah, I think it's stupid. As an anime purist, yeah, you can't support that. So it's King, yeah. My thing is, though, with an anime, you want to be watching it. You know, you especially want to be watching it. That's like kind of the whole point. So if I have to read, though, I can't actually watch what's going on and read at the same time. So it ruins the whole experience for me. Yeah. Will I play it? Yeah, 3D Streets of Rage 5. I don't know. Jeez. Oh, Soch King, thank you for the 75 bits in honor of day 75. See if I can carve my way out of this one. Nope. God, I couldn't even get to the last section. Blaze is horrible. she's horrible. Bad Banana Bad, thank you for the good luck. Yeah, so far so bad. I'm sorry, Alex. I'm sorry. You got that 80,000 channel points. Yeah, she's just, she's objectively bad at this game. She can't just lock guys down. You know, it's just, you end up doing like your blitz attack or a jump attack or whatever it is on a guy, and you totally should have it. And you'd have it with any other character, but her jump is just so high arcing that you get hit. And her blitz attack is all this high-arcing nonsense that takes forever to hit a guy, and a guy can just loop around you. It's just like... Yeah. Ugh. And her throws, man, oh my gosh. She really is just... She just is bad. Ugh. Until I start playing Skate, yeah. Skates, other than no deathing, Skate is a lot better than Blaze. You just can't no death with them. That's the only thing. It's basically like 7 kickboxer section on the elevator and Mr. X. That's what he's bad at. Like, so bad that it's like almost impossible to beat Mr. X. And impossible to get through 7 elevator. But other than that, he's actually... It's easier getting through Mania with Skate. It's easier to 9+ with Skate. He's the better character to do stuff with. You just can't no death with him. Hey, what Major, how's it going? Yeah. Oh, I'm getting a thesis on, yeah, it's not, what I should get is a thesis on word choice, though, right? Because objectively, you can say that something is worse than another thing. But if you just don't like the fact that, like, the word bad to describe it, then, like, that's really what the issue is. You know, I don't know. My whole thing is, like, I'm very, my brain's very concept-based, and it cares very little for word choice. So when someone's saying something, I'm not listening so much to, like, their word choice and getting hung up on the words. I'm more, like, trying to understand the concept that they're trying to get across. The problem is most people aren't very conceptual, so they're not actually even trying to get a concept across. There's not, like... So it's, there's, like, the disconnect there. But, yeah. But yeah, most people are a little bit more syntax based, and they're actually listening to the word choice, and then they're like being like, no, that they actually meant this because they said these exact words. And I'm like, that's not even how people talk, though. Oh man. I'm not even halfway paying attention right now. Oh, thanks, Soch King, for the good luck. Hyper Streets, you believe one day that someone will do a no-death skate mania? We'll find out. Yeah, I mean, no deathing is like... It's crazy hard. There's a reason why only 2 people have done it so far. It takes a massive amount of commitment. You gotta be really, really good. You gotta be better than the skill required to get it. Because like you're never gonna get that run where like everything's lining up for you. So then like now you're coming across like a really difficult section. Nothing's working for you, and you still have to pull it off. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if we have like AI play the game, AI will figure out some strat for us. I'm just gonna give ideas to people so they can... Yeah, no, I totally understand. I totally understand where you're coming from, A1 Major. Like 100%. I also understand where King Iopa is coming from, 100% as well. Yeah. But yeah, it's almost like, it's funny though, because like a lot of people are just, when they're having a conversation, they're almost like speaking different languages, you know? Like they're not even having the same conversation. I do it all the time. Tenacity is a good word to describe this challenge. Yes. Yeah. Ugh. But yeah, the people who say like, oh, there aren't like noob characters and, you know, pro characters are actually wrong. That's not true. There are noob characters. If you're at a high level though, you know, a high, like, you can't use some noob character and beat a pro. It's just, you're never, like in a fighting game or something. It's not like in Smash Bros. 64, if you pick like Pikachu, you're just gonna school everybody because Pikachu's easy to use, or Kirby's easy to use, or whatever. Like the really good Jigglypuff player is gonna take you to school. But there are characters that are just, from the onset, easier to play with. And it doesn't mean that they don't have, like, high-level play to them. That, like, normal, like, an easier or a more casual player is not going to be able to do the same stuff. Yeah, there's a reason most people play Axel in this game. Exactly. Yeah, there's a reason why Axel's the only character in this game that has 2 people who have a no death with them. There's a reason for it. Max only has 1 person. I did the no death with Max. And Blaze only has 1 person. King Iopa did the no death with Blaze. But we both have Axel, and for good reason. And there's a reason why most people who are going for no death are doing it with Axel. He's just the guy to do it with. He's it doesn't mean you're not good, but it is going to be easier to pull it off with him. Yee. Yeah, Max is a huge learning curve. Skate requires around the same learning curve. Only Skate is not as good as Max. That's the problem. Like, once you skill up with Skate at that same level as a Max player, you're still not as good as the Max player is, because Max is the better character. Yeah, Skate requires it's like, yeah, Max and Skate require a completely different play style. Blaze and Axel are very similar. Then you gotta like, once you really start going up in difficulty though, you really have to start distinguishing like how you play with them though. You can't play Blaze like you do Axel, but they still play very similar. Yeah. See, that's the thing I like about this game is, like, I understand if somebody doesn't like Max, or they don't like Skate, or they don't like Axel, or they don't like Blaze. It makes sense to me. But there's usually people who just, like, dominantly prefer one character over the other in this game. And, like, for me, I prefer Max a lot more than the other characters. Then there's like Skate players and Axel players and and I think Streets 4 has that same thing going for it too. And that was kind of cool to see. It's cool seeing like when somebody was just like, they're an Axel 4 player or they're a Zan player. It just was. Some people play Blaze. He's nuts in that game. Oh, jeez. Kendo, thank you for the raid. Oh, gosh. What were you playing, Kendo? What were you up to? Yes. Are you still doing 3 runs, or did you guys? I don't remember if you guys said you hit your speed run goal on that one. Natty, how's it going? Oh, jeez. Yeah, because I know you and Natty were doing Streets 3 speed runs with... Was it Axel Blaze? Yeah. Oh no. You gotta be kidding. Chupe? Yeah. It might be today. We'll see. I did biff it on 4 elevator, so... It's never actually a bad sign when I'm doing a bad job. Sometimes I'll have like my best runs right after like a horrible run. So co-op mania in this game is much easier to no death. Yeah, Co-op Mania is probably like 20%, 15 to 20% easier. Yeah, hello? Yeah, and the only difference in co-op is you can hit each other. That's one thing, so you gotta watch out for that. And instead of 5 guys on screen, it's 6 guys on screen. But it's the exact same amount of enemies, the same numbers. It's just that, like, you know, that one guy who drops after you get a kill, he drops immediately. But the cool thing about co-op is, like, if you're doing like max Axel, then the strats that work for max still work. You know, and the strats that work for Axel still work. So it's like you get double the like protection basically. Like, oh, I'm in this section, Max isn't so good at this section because he can't lock everybody up here, but Axel can. And then you just use Axel for that section, he locks everybody up and you're good. And you can do handshakes as well, which is nice. Good, hearty, firm handshake. Handshake. The handshake of doom. You don't want a ham shake. That sounds disgusting. Did I get them both or just one? Both. The bacon soda. Yeah, yeah, you can handshake. Yep. Yeah, you can get instant kills on guys before you want to get them. Or you can, the handshake only lasts so long, so you'll handshake somebody, and then you'll get stuck in the handshake. While a guy's just free to now hit you because you're like frozen there. So you do have to be a little bit careful doing the handshake, but... And the robots are easier on co-op, even if you don't have the knives out, but you can still get killed. Because yeah, like if I was playing with my brother and we got to the robots and we didn't have knives, then... and he was like Axel and I was Max, we would just go back to back where he would like spam grand uppers in the corner, grabbing the robot, so then any robot that come up on his back, I would just like jump kick it and knock it into him so that he can grand upper it. It just, yeah, it's just a lot safer. What about a Blaze Skate Mania run? You don't want to do that. No, I'm joking. Yeah, we've beaten, I mean, the game has gotten beaten. I don't know if someone's done a no death with every combination of character, actually. I know people have done it like Max Axel, obviously. Has been done. Yeah. Yeah, you do have to be careful not to smack your co-op buddy. And you can handshake. You can, with an enemy, handshake your partner and insta-kill them. And that does happen. Yeah. It's usually a biker. You get a biker on one side and like Max on the other side of Axel, and they both punch Axel. It's like then they handshake together and wreck Axel. It's hilarious. Alright, we're on 4 here, so hopefully I can do a good job. Trying to anticipate this guy. Nope, I'm toast. We're not gonna make it. Not good. What the hell? Yeah. I wasn't playing as good as I should have been playing. That's what happened. Yeah, every once in a while I take Mania for granted and just think like, oh, I got this, and you can't do that. Mania will take you to school if you let your guard down. Yeah, Soch King is saying it right. Oh. What's up, R1? How goes? Not fun. Mr. Demonic, how it goes? Yeah, that's what we're all here for, is doing baseball. That's pretty much it. How's it going, Paul Knives? Yeah, I love that. I slammed the guy, like, right in the Donovan's hitbox. He doesn't get hit. Thanks, Neural Drive. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it goes good. Failed. This is my second attempt today on day 75. Where I failed 4 on my first attempt. So I'm really hoping I can get through 4. Every once in a while we have days where I just cannot get through 4. Hmm. How's it going, Zatsy? Thank you. Thank you, Neural Drive. Yeah. Thank you, Din. Yeah. Yeah, I clutched it out. Getting... Yeah, it's always nice getting through 4. Torque Hammer, how goes? Yeah. Yeah, Dodgers to go into World Series. Always nice. Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna like sweep the Brewers, but yeah, I know. But it must be nice to be a Brewers fan and know that you got, you know, annihilated by a team like the Dodgers. You know, that's what I would find comforting about it. Like at least we got annihilated by an awesome team. Yeah, a single W. I know. I know. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, I fat fingered the special button there. I accidentally specialed. One of those rare errors, you know? Jeez. And we got a sword again. Yeah. Yeah, I just need to focus. But yeah, you know, even the you know, son of Zeus can make mistakes. That's the whole thing. Not saying I'm the son of Zeus, just saying if I were, I would still be able to make mistakes. You wonder where the bikers get their grenades from? I'm wondering how the bikers are outside of the ship. Like, what are they hanging on while they're throwing their grenades? Don't they need, like, their hands to hang on something? Are they standing on a platform outside? I don't know. But the grenades are kind of a weird part of the game, because they only pop up, like, in a few select places. It's only when bikers are riding their bikes or when they're, like, peeking from outside of the game in and throwing them in. It's just, I don't know. I do find, like, I get why they're there. It kind of, like, mixes it up a little bit, but I don't really necessarily feel like they need to be there. They're more annoying than anything else. An invisible platform? Yeah, exactly. How's it going, Chief? Probably a dinghy, yeah. Yeah, one little scratch and the bike explodes. That was nice. Take it. Doesn't explain the 7 elevator? Yeah, where they're like off the elevator, somehow moving with the elevator, throwing grenades. They're not hanging on to anything unless there's like a platform on the other side of the elevator somewhere. They can't bring the dinghies with them. This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, well, we still got one more ninja to deal with, so. And we got 4 kick boogers to deal with. See what I just did there? Yeah. Which is another really dangerous spot if it doesn't work out well. This is actually a really dangerous level, like all together. But it's not that bad when things work out. That's really it. Like, if things just line up for you, it's really easy. Okay, so it's not this one, it's the next one. Okay. Velvet revolvers. Thank you. Thanks for the 27 months, Velvet. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know. I know. And for that, Velvet gets the special privilege of having absolutely nothing to do with all the channel points. That's the bonus. Anyway, maybe you guys just shouldn't tell me stuff, you know? All it does is make me feel bad about it. It's better that I just don't know this stuff. Did you know that you could do this stuff? What? I didn't know that. This stream sucks. This stream's the worst. I told you it's not an entertainment stream. Does Michael Jordan have to deal with channel points? I don't think so. Oh, thanks, McQuitzel. Thank you, yeah. Hopefully the RNG goes good on 7. If I can make it to 7, we still have a little bit to go here. I only did that once. I did that, yeah. And that's because I had 2 plushies. And I had a spare Sega Genesis that I modded up. Who is this Michael Jordan everyone keeps talking about? Michael Jordan is basically the Anthopants of basketball. Does that make sense? If such a thing existed. Like, if I played basketball and was half as good as I am at Streets of Rage 2, I'd be Michael Jordan. That's probably the best way to explain it. Then you gave up on us. That's not true. I never give up. Oh gosh. Oh, that was fun. Okay. Don't mess up the boss. We're going to 7. Alright, I'm gonna silence you guys. Yeah, yeah. No idea what you're supposed to do about that. No idea. She's just too slow. Her attack transitions are too slow for how little damage she does. She's just a junk character. That's all there is to it. Yeah, the Jets are just such a big frickin' problem. They never cooperate. I get the guys under me and they're just like being total punks. What, in Golden Axe? The enemies know what they're doing. They mean to fall off the cliffs in Golden Axe. They just mean to walk right off that cliff. I think they're hoping you'll follow them off the cliff. Alright, let's just push. Oh yeah, you don't really... You don't get that wonk programming like that in this game. There are some wonk things in this game, though. I mean, the fact that you can, like, have 4 guys all just, like, stuck underneath you, not knowing what to do against the slanty walls. That is some, like, wonk kind of stuff. Or if you get right in someone's hitbox, a lot of the times they don't know what to do. Like a Donovan, if you're right in his hitbox, he'll just want to like walk out to punch you. But yeah, it doesn't, there just isn't that, you know, that same level of wonk that like Golden Axe has. What's up, Zatsy? What happened? We lost on 7. That's what happened. The Jets took me out. Yeah, there's exploits in like every single game. There's exploits. Yeah. Man. There's no definitive manipulation for the Jets. There's not on 7 elevator because you're stuck in place. Yeah, one of the like where skate flourishes is when you've got like full screen control and you can just, you know, do what you want to do, like run back and forth and stuff. The issue with Mania in this game, though, is like you don't ever really have full screen control in a lot of the more difficult sections. You're trying to maintain like really small pockets of the screen, because if you move forward, you're gonna pull like a ton more guys. So it's the same thing on like 7 elevator, which is why the Jets are so hard. The Jets are so hard because you can't move from your spot, so you're stuck in place. But, ugh. But if you're dealing with like 1 jet and you can actually move around, it's no big deal at all. Even 2 jets, like you can get really used to just dealing with 2 jets and it's not a big problem. But if you have to deal with 1 jet and you can't move, now the game gets really hard. I don't know what I was thinking there. What? Ooh. But yeah, it does make skate difficult to play with though, because skate flourishes when you can just run back and forth on the screen. And a lot of the times you're just not allowing yourself to do that. Oh. But Axel's actually the best at it, at just standing still and taking care of everything. He's really good at it. I'm gonna investigate with skate. Yeah, I'm definitely going to investigate with skate. I'm not going to go 100% in on with skate though. Like I'll need a little bit of time to recover from this. If we discover like, oh, skate's possible, this is what it would take, and like that's like that's actually something like worth going for, then I'll still need a little bit of time just to recover from this before I jump in on it. But I don't know. If we discover skate's actually possible and it makes sense to go for it, I will go for it. Yeah, we gotta wait for the PTSD to like wear off a little bit. Is Skate Donovan's son? No, he's Adam's brother. You should have grab, yeah. You gotta have these guys. He's gotta be, I think, all the way on the ground. No. I should have had that one. Killer hack, yeah. I'd like, I mean, there's a couple things I'd like to do, you know. But yeah, I wanna beat the Punisher, the arcade game. I wanna do that. I want to look into full combo with Streets of Rage 4. Investigate the skate no death. You know? I wouldn't mind returning to New Era either and just running like Mega Mania. Seeing if I can get through Mega Mania with all the characters. One life start, one credit clear. I did it with Max. I just did a grab break. Yeah, dodging with Blaze is the funnest dodging, I would say, though. Like, out of all the characters, I enjoy dodging with Blaze the most. what's up, Cal? Yeah, so first run ended on 4, second run ended on 7 at the Jets. This is third run of the day, so I'm hoping we'll go back to 7 here. Have a good run. I feel the good run is out there. I can just feel it that it's out there. You guys are giving Streets of Rage themed PTSD acronyms here. Yeah, persistent, tormenting streets deaths. Yeah. Go into insane hacks with... Yeah, I know King Iopa. I know. I agree with you on that. The best time to like go into certain things is right after you get like a no death, because you're, you know, at like peak skill level. But it's also the worst time to do it too, because you're at the most burnt out. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh, Merlin the Magician, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Especially since it's Merlin. I mean, come on, everybody. Post-torment, skate died syndrome, yes. So King Iopa has no deaths with Axel and Blaze. No one has a skate no death. Yeah, which is why like everyone likes to talk about it. But yeah, if I get the when I get the no death with Blaze, I'll look into skate, and King Iopa said that he'll look into it with me. So we'll have the only 2 no-death players at least looking into seeing if there's strats for skate. Oh my gosh, Vihilitz, you're being a punk. I just want to hit you with a sword already. You might try the foodless Blaze? Really? What's up, Eternity 42? Oh, look at that. I got through this section without getting wrecked. Yeah. Yeah, USA Streets Rage 3 is like a lot harder than the Japanese version. Yeah, the USA version, they basically just ramped the difficulty up. Not, like, necessarily in a good way, though. They just made it so enemies do tons of damage to you. They have massive health bars. Yeah, I think... Yeah, in what ways does it refine the gameplay, though, King Iopa? Like, I actually don't know. I've played the Japanese version, but, like, maybe, like, once. Yeah, we're talking about Streets of Rage 3, Tomboy. The difference between Streets 3 and Bare Knuckle 3, the Japanese version. But yeah, I don't actually know like a lot of the differences in like gameplay though. I don't think there's a lot, but the supers are different. Yeah, Skate. The Skate do the cartwheel hands in Streets 3, but he does the corkscrew in Bare Knuckle 3. I don't think you do more damage in... I think you do the same amount of damage. Your character. Yeah. The only damage difference is on the enemy side and what difficulty you're playing on. There are fixed bugs? Okay. Yeah, but isn't the jet bumping his head on the ceiling is only in the American version though, right? The tick rules, yeah. Yeah. A groundskeeper's just like, oh my gosh. Bodies everywhere. Did they just cheer because he did the, slow jump after you hit an enemy? Oh, really? The slow jump is... Yeah. Yeah, the slow jump is like the worst thing about Streets 2. Thanks, guys. I think the clothing's different for Axel and Blaze. Thank you, the Luminoff. Yeah, I think. I should be able to get through 5. Yeah, I wouldn't say 5 is a gimme, but I usually do pretty good on 5. But yeah, there's a lot of sections of 5 that, like, if it goes wrong, it goes really wrong, and it's almost impossible to get through them. That went well. Hmm. Okay. Good. See how 6 goes. Son of a gun. Thank you for getting in on it. Oh my gosh. King Iopa, thank you for the follow. It's a whole different King Iopa. What? Is that you, King Iopa, or is there a, are there two of you now? What are the chances somebody decided to make the exact same name? Well, there's always that chance that like you've just gotten big enough now where people are, you know, doing variations of your name. He's multiplying, yeah. Alright, it's gonna be one of those games. Okay. Do a good job on the boss. Is he gonna still run? Oh, okay. Alright, we're going to 7. I'm gonna silence you guys. Ugh. Yee. Yeah, I gotta work on the ninja section quite a bit, I think. Anyway. Yeah, well, I should be on tomorrow. I should. I might not be, but I should be. Alright, I'm gonna raid somebody. See if, we're gonna see who's raging right now. Is anyone raging? The ESA Marathon's running streets too. What? I'll give them a raid. I don't know if it'll let me. Let me see. Alright, everybody jump in. ESA's running Streets of Rage 2 in their marathon.